This episode is sponsored in part by Lucky Duck Games. Check out all the new games coming this spring. King of 12, Destinies, Chronicles of Crime, 1900 at LuckyDuckGames.com. Thank you for joining me today at Tantrumhouse Studio D. I'm Kevin Delp. Today we're looking at board games launching on crowdfunding platforms, mainly Kickstarter, the first half of May 2021. Let's get started. Real quick, I wanted to mention April 26th, Alley Cat Games is bringing Dice Theme Park to Kickstarter. It's a 1 to 4 player game that plays in about 75 minutes. This is a dice manipulation game about creating and running your own park. On May 1st, we'll see Hoverdome Red Canyon Run take your place among the Hoverdome elite in this fast-paced strategic combat hover bike racing game. Unleash high-tech weapons, shield, and boosts. Deploy turrets, drones, and drop debris. Master deadly curves and game-changing shortcuts. Outwit and outmaneuver your opponents. These next few launch on May 4th. Vivid Memories from Floodgate Games. This is for 2 to 4 players, takes about 30 to 45 minutes to play. It's a game of collecting memories and how you can remember everything from your childhood. It's a drafting game, building a network of connected memories formed by threads of colored fragment tokens. And during the game, you're going to be collecting these fragments, weaving a tapestry of colored threads in your mind. Players are rewarded for how they store memory fragments while working toward completing core memories that give repeated benefits. Doing all this while working to meet the objective of what they aspire to be when they grow up. Ice is coming from This Way. You are Ice Age archaeologists exploring multiple levels of tiles and discovering artifacts. For 1 to 5 players, it takes about 1 to 2 hours to play. Catastrophe from the original Sasquatch is a game of 9 lives. For 2 to 6 players, it takes about 30 to 45 minutes to play. Players will start with 9 lives. Your goal is to survive the chaotic mayhem. The last cat standing is crowned champion. Power cats will help guide you to victory with unique abilities, but be careful, it's no catwalk. 1 second you're slapping down attacks and curiosity cards, the next you're rolling a die and playing fun, catastrophic mini games to determine your destiny. Magic yarn balls may alter your fate, and beware the villain, the Grim Reaper. Dead Lemon Games launches Lonely Undead, 1 to 4 players, and takes about 1 hour to an hour and a half to play. This is a survival board game that pits zombies, Z's, head-to-head against a small town of wannabe heroes, innocent bystanders, and other freshly turned Z's. Each player embodies a different Z with its own distinct set of special abilities and style fitting to their character. If the character can be harnessed effectively depends on a number of factors. For this is no pushover town, and you're not the only one out seeking friends. Grand Gamers Guild launches Aldabas, Doors of Cartagena. This is for 2 to 4 players, takes about 30 to 45 minutes to play. This is a puzzly tableau builder game in which you seek to fill your neighborhood with the most influential citizens. On each turn, players will take actions to build their neighborhood or increase their wealth. Clever placement will unlock bonuses, but only if you build the right way. Gideon Games launches Gutterfall Bounties for 2 to 6 players, takes about 1 hour to 2 hours to play. There is a massive underground city teeming with a wide variety of diverse life forms, ranging from bipedal lizards to hulking sentient mushrooms and everything in between. The streets are alive with ancient magics and futuristic technology that mixes together in a state of barely controlled chaos. You take the role of a skilled bounty hunter who, after losing their soul, has a chance to redeem themselves by finding an elusive bounty from amongst Gutterfall's leading criminal supremacies. Steeped Games launches Chai Tea for 2. This is a standalone 2-player game in the Chai series. You'll be using dice worker placement to build your field's tableau. Navigate tea through different production steps with 5 unique action boards. Each round signals a new season of harvesting new teas as you specialize in these and more. Monstrology is for 2 to 10 players. It takes about 30 to 180 minutes to play. This is designed by Andy Lubershane. It's a fully co-op card game, which you can play competitively between 2 teams. Each round takes about 5 minutes with a recommendation of at least 2 rounds per player. The game requires both sides of your brain to work together as you blend your imagination and deduction skills in order to succeed. At the core of the game, there are 84 illustrated imaginary monster cards, depicting some of the most beautiful, strange, and unique monsters you've ever encountered. The game also includes 12 taxonomy boards that will allow you to categorize and identify these delightful, unsettling creatures. On May 5th, we'll see Travelers of Trifosa, a team versus team questing board game. On May 6th, Acrea Games launches Journey to Acrea. You're going to choose your hero and brave the blighted lands on your journey to the Forgotten City. For 2 to 4 players, it takes about 60 to 240 minutes to play. May 10th, we'll see Paris and an expansion to Paris. This is for 2 to 4 players, takes about 90 minutes to play. You're improving districts in the 19th century Paris, building landmarks for influence and points. Also on May 10th, Micro Dojo launches for 2 players, takes about 10 to 30 minutes to play, technically moving your meeples in a game that fits in your pocket. These next few launch on May 11th, Vengeance Roll and Fight Episode 1 from Mighty Boards.
Vengeance Roll and Fight is a roll and write unlike any other. It's a movie action sequence in a box. Each episode comes with 49 beautifully crafted, custom dice, 4 characters with a unique deck of abilities, along with 8 dens and 4 bosses that combine together to provide endless replayability. Why roll and write when you can roll and fight?
I believe Fireside Games is launching a deluxe collection for Castle Panic. The Zorro Dice game, Stunts and Allies, is an expansion for the Zorro Dice game. For 2 to 6 players, takes about 15 to 30 minutes to play. This expansion gives each player an ally who will level up throughout the game. Forbidden Games launches Mosaic, a story of civilization designed by Glenn Drover. For 2 to 6 players, takes about 90 to 120 minutes to play. This is a civilization building game. On your turn, you can perform 1 of 7 actions. All the technologies and projects will give your civilization unique abilities, as well as symbols that represent the increase in one of the 9 components of civilization. Rose Gauntlet Entertainment launches Keystone North America, a game designed by Jeffrey Joyce and Isaac Vega. It's for 1 to 4 players, takes about 40 to 90 minutes to play. We'll be doing an overview video of this one. It's a brain-burning strategy game where players take on the role of biologists who attempt to build an interconnected ecosystem through careful placement of cards and mindful planning of actions. Chip Theory Games launches Hoplomachus Victorum, a strategic gladiator combat and adventure game with campaign play. I believe this is just a solo game. On May 15th, the Knights of Unity launch Death Roads All-Stars, where elite drivers compete in the deadliest car race show in the divided states of America. For 2 to 4 players, it takes about 45 to 90 minutes to play. Shout out to one of our series sponsors, Mesa Game Lab. With over 35 combined years in the animation and visual effects industry, Mesa Game Lab's artists will work with you to create stunning animated videos and GIFs for your Kickstarter campaign, with options for full 3D environments, 2D animated characters, dynamic motion graphics, eye-catching 3D animation, and Kickstarter page design. They can surely highlight everything your game has to offer. Contact them by visiting mesagamelab.com. Well, some videos that Tantrum House will be doing from this list are the Hover Dome game, Vivid Memories, Lonely Undead, and more, so definitely check those out, and definitely join us Saturday morning at 11 a.m. for our Saturday morning board game show, May 1st. We'd love for you to join us for that, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Saturday morning board game show. It'll be fun. Join us then.